Aries. All right, Aries. Let's go. Let's go here. Last little shuffle there. One more shuffle. All right, what do we got? You got Queen of Pentacles, so what do you deserve the most in your life? Knowing your abundance, knowing your value, that's the big thing, and people who see that within you, too. Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands. I don't know, it looks like you're really excited about something, but there's a lot of misunderstanding or there's a lot of questions. You don't know what's going on. Lying, maybe? No, 10 of Cups, like, wow, this is crazy. Or do you feel like you're lying to yourself, that you see something long-term, but really that's not happening? Well, no. I mean, you're pulling a lot of good cards with this. Temperance here. I think that you just need to let things naturally keep flowing. I think that you're trying to maybe force something too much. I know there's maybe some misunderstandings going on, or maybe you think they're trying to hide something, but I think that also you got to be kind of easy with this person. And also, I think that you need to be much more focused on the long term here with them and making that feel natural. And that Queen of Wands came out too, so it feels like there's definitely something that you're really excited about. And the High Priestess, it feels very karmic and fated, in that you feel like you've seen the vision of the future with them. Then you got a Nine of Wands here, so it looks like you're a little pissed off because you're feeling like there's something closed off, or maybe you're closing off, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like you're feeling like somebody's closed off and there's a misunderstanding, or you don't understand everything here of what's going on here. Well, I got two cards here. I got a Four of Cups and I got a Seven of Wands, because I was wondering where they're at. They're in a place where they're just kind of overviewing everything in their own life. And that Seven of Wands here is they're unsure about whether or not that's the high ground yet for them. I think that you got to show them your value, that you're the high ground. Eight of Pentacles reversed. They could be really focused on their work, and it might be taking away from their work, or you need to find a way of how that you fit into their life with their work, because it might take them away from going to the strip club every night. Your spiritual advice that you got here is Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, I feel like, you know what? If you're trying to get your answers in kind of too harsh of a way, or being a cold hard bitch, it ain't going to work. It's going to scare them away. You got the World card here. So I think, this is definitely coming to some sort of change, whether or not things are going to transform into a new world or it's going to end. Death card here. This is definitely a huge transformational moment of where that world's going to go. But I think that you can't get that by being really harsh with your communication aspects of it. I think that, this is difficult because you see some doorway opening here, but it's not opening at all for happiness and love. And maybe, as an Aries, this is knowing how to, slow and steady kind of wins the race. But Queen of Pentacles, knows that her value and knows that people come to her because they want things. And it's about knowing how to bring that energy out. And you got a Ten of Swords here reversed. So this is going to bring up your old past patterns. This could be, especially for you, this kind of make it or break it. Don't break it. I feel like you've got this energy where you might want to try and break something because that, you're not getting what you want the way that you want it to. What's up with that misunderstanding? Yeah, Ten of Wands. It's really weighing on you, this misunderstanding thing. And I feel like, I think this is just about better ways of knowing how to communicate without it being so end-all be-all. I think that you're going too fast to end-all be-all. This is definitely Taurus teaching you self-worth, value. The person that you're thinking about here, you got Five of Pentacles reversed with Eight of Swords. So, this person that you're dealing with here, I think that you're kind of trapped. I know that you are I don't know, is this you feeling like the victim or them? That's what I'm... Six of Wands reversed. So you're not feeling like you're feeling victorious because you don't see anything that's really wrong with it, but you're feeling stuck. I think the way that you're going to get out of this, Two of Wands. Still keep envisioning that bigger world and keep working through seeing that world happen. I think that you're at one of those weird moments where you could really kind of fuck something up. If an ex is trying to come back, there's definitely you thinking about an ex. But that's Two of Pentacles reversed. That's a very, 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 very fucking unstable situation. And it's a star card reverse. You can't reset that from the past and think it's going to do anything good. Wow, and you got a 5 of Wands reverse. Stay away from that to not cause any disruption. I almost feel like maybe, you know what, you're putting a lot of this on other people, but what's up with that ex that you're thinking about or that did call you recently and then now projecting it on something new maybe? Overall here, yeah, 6 of Swords. It's definitely time to move to a better place in your life energetically, and I think this has to actually a lot to do with your own past situations and the fear of moving away from something fully from the past, and then slowly building the way of knowing how, you know, I don't know why. Oh yeah, I mean, it's showing that there's this really amazing match, so don't fuck it up. But there's something about this. What's up with that action in the past? Yeah, justice reversed. You can't feel justified that you're right when you're doing something that maybe is not making things work. You need to look at your own justification for things right now instead of maybe projecting on the other. The other, I might feel like, you know, might be have just gone through some really hard shit and, you know, is kind of in their heads about it still and processing things. And there's that 6 of Wands reverse. It's like, I know that you're not feeling like they might be leaping towards victory, but that doesn't mean that it's over yet. It's not at victorious place yet. That 2 of Wands is a great card. Just continue to watch the movie to see how things go. It's definitely a good match here. What's going on here in Avalon here in Camelot? Well, you did get Galahad here, which is a great card because it's about courage and it's about, you know, the triumph energy. You will triumph in the right energy as long as it's pure and as long as you don't know how to surrender to the truth and surrender to the flow. That's how you're going to see the triumphs happen in your life, which I know is not easy, but that's how you build great things in Taurus. Right? So you did get, wow, that's 12th house here. 12th house Mars in Leo. Yeah, this is where, oh man, I don't know why. And it came up in your reading here with the tarot. I'm just saying, hey, yo, Aries, don't be fucking especially trying to go back into old love stories or try and, you know, ruin a good love thing because of past patterns or past ways that you make things have to be. Like you really want magical love. You go through the magical stuff, and that's a crazy territory where it goes up, down, left, right, in every direction, instead of it being so beeline and straight line. Back to you.
Yeah, Aries, solar eclipse in your second. This is really about a high standard of value and kind of like really like sticking to that value, but it's not about like forcing it right away. It is slow and steady wins the race for you. And I think the more that you're really moving away from situations from the past, it doesn't have to be just like taken away right away, but like making conscious effort here to like purify your life, especially spiritually with relationships. That's going to be big with Jupiter and Venus in your 12th. Like, do your relationships have a spiritual connection? Does that goes into values too? Like, are they valuing the life that you want to move forward with, or are you just having to press? It's not necessarily a time to press. You're ruling planet Mars, which I haven't talked much about, but it's in your 12th house too. It's stacked up in there this week. So you really have to figure out where your soul's trying to have you press for, but that's going to be related to your value system, and you should hold a high value system, and because you're worth it, and the more you know you're worth it, the more you're going to attract that in, and you want to stay steady for that kind of energy and the right connections that match that. Definitely don't go into situations with controlling people right now, and you don't need to be controlling either. This is more of a flow state for the beautiful life and relationship energy that you can have, and Pluto retrograde in your 10th. So you're going to have to internalize a lot of these deep decisions that you do want to make, and it's going to show you the payout in the end. So focus on your value and where that can shift your life. Don't force your way, because everything that you're meant to step into right now that is of your value, that'll just open up naturally from the universe, and it'll be an easy walk in. Anything you have to, ram up against right now, it's probably for a reason, and you got to make decisions there too. Why are you forced to ram up against something right now? Unless it's in a good way, of course.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of 12th house for Aries right now. So
it's a lot.
No projecting, Aries. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just be real. No projecting.